Hello everyone, Abhishek this side. So today I'm going to record the fourth episode of my podcast, which I named Thoughts.podcast. So this time I got six questions to whom I'm going to answer. So without wasting any time, let's move to the questions. So the very first question is, what is your study routine? For it, I will say before going to bed, I just make a list of tasks or activities I have to perform very next day. So the next day I just perform those tasks and activities and try to make my day productive. And sometimes I am able to complete and sometimes I'm not. So it depends on the day that how I utilize my time on that day. So the next question is, what is the most important lesson you have learned in life? So, till now, I have learned two important lessons. The first one is hard work. Because without hard work, you can't get the success. If you want to be successful, you have to go through hard work. And the another thing is, every time, everything will not go according to you. So, you have to face those phases of life when the thing is not according to you, and you have to learn the skill how to move on or deal with those phases. So the third question is, do you have trust? Do you have trust issues? Uh, no, I don't have any trust issues because if you want to trust anybody, just trust him, and if you don't want to, just don't. There is nothing in between that you want to trust somebody a little bit and if you want to trust anybody, just go and trust him. And the next question is, have you ever received advice from someone you know that really helped you in your life to live your life? Yes, when I was for one of my exam, I went to Chandigarh. There I met one of my school friend Divyam. So after the examination, I met him and we went for a walk along with the road, and there we started to discuss about our life. And then he told me something and some specific things which changed the perspective of uh, which changed my perspective to look for a life. So from that day I you can say adopt those things and try to be change my life in that way. So the next question is, best and worst phase of your life and how to deal with that bad phase. So the best phase of my life was when I was in school, and the time after my school when I was in college. Because at that time I enjoyed a lot with my friends and there was no other responsibilities on our head. And the best worst phase is after the graduation, because after that my life changes a lot. uh, I went through a lot of things, and sometimes I think about it, but as it is a part of life, I learned a lot of things through that from that phase. And now I am applying those and how to deal with that. I will say the time will tell you everything, and with time everything will be good, and you will learn, and you always learn from those bad phases. And the last question is anger good or bad? I will say anger can never be good. It is always bad, because in anger sometimes you take such decision which you have to face consequences in future. So I will say anger is always bad, and don't take any decision when you feel angry, or don't take decision when you are too excited. Okay, when you have to take decision, don't be biased and be unbiased, and think about the consequences after you, what will be the consequences of the decision. So in this way you can tackle the problem or the risk in future. So these were the questions I got this time, and this time it will be a very short podcast, and I tried to make it better because I changed the background, and I try to communicate in a better way, apply those things which I don't didn't do in the previous podcast. And that's it, and I will upload it soon. And for the next podcast I will upload a story where you can give me your questions, and I will try to give my honest answers and opinion. And you can give your feedbacks about my progress, how I am doing, and It will help me a lot, and that's it. So see you soon in the next episode. Thank you.